Traders every day are earning thousands of dollars for themselves trading the market. What separates them from you is that these traders possess certain knowledge and tools the everyday person does not have. Tools that if you knew how to use, you too can make money every day with. Learn the right skills, tips and strategies from the very best at www.tradegenius.
As quiet as you can. Keep coming in, keep coming in.
Can you go? Yeah, don't make such a mess.
Just keep coming in, there's plenty of room at the back and what here.
Is there anybody else?
Keep coming in, keep coming in. We're all going to be standing behind you. Keep coming in. Right, that way. Keep coming in. We're all set. Okay, can we have quiet, quiet please. Let's all get going. First question, whoever wants to ask.
Chris, how do you assess the performance?
I didn't lose a round against an elite level fighter, so I'm happy with it. You know, I didn't stop him, but you know, as you guys saw, you know, he was badly hurt for more than one occasion. But you know, I definitely understand the reason why he's never been stopped before in his career. He's a tough dude, and I give him a lot of respect for that.
Were you surprised at how much punishment he took round after round?
Yeah. I mean, it was. You know, a lot of guys would have crumbled under that type of pressure. He was, you know, he did not come here to lay down, and you know, I guess that's why he's had such a successful career, because he has that mindset of, you know, he doesn't give up. So respect to him.
You were talking to him in the clinches and stuff in the rounds. What were you saying to him?
I was just, I was letting him know how pretty I was. just reminding him of the substance of my technique and. You know, letting him know who's boss, that's all.
You join a distinguished list of people that have beaten him, even though you didn't stop him. That must be particularly satisfying.
Yeah. Only the best, you know, some of the best fighters have beaten him. So you know, to be added to that list is, you know, it says a lot. And I think of all the people that have beaten him, I've beaten him the most convincingly. Causing the most issues, and yeah, very happy with that.
What do you think the win in those circumstances, in that fashion, does for your kind of reputation on the world scene, maybe in America?
I made a statement. You know, it's clear to see that, you know, I am the real deal. You know, I'm in the ring with a guy who is you know, elite level, and I made him look amateur. He didn't hit me. I have nothing on my face. So, you know, I said I would dare to make a statement, and that's exactly what I did. And now, you know, people will be watching. Now I'm entered into this Super 8 tournament. A lot of good fights in that tournament, and you know, we will sign on the dotted line. So the next 8 to 10 months are going to be very busy for me, and that's exactly what I need at this stage of my career.
Was the fight tougher than you thought it would be, or did you think it's easier than you thought it would have been?
The fight wasn't tougher than I thought it would be. He was, in terms of the punishment that he took. But I knew with my work rate and my defense, I knew that's how the fight would play out. I knew I would be lighting him up, and I knew he would be missing with a lot of shots.
You know the ferocious uppercuts you were throwing? I think you broke your nose in, I think it was the 3rd or 4th round. I don't know how that guy carried on taking your shots. I mean, the power was...
He's done it before. I think he had a broken jaw in one of his fights, and he continued. So,
it's in Miranda.
Yeah, so he doesn't quit, and that you can't take that away from him. You've got to respect him for that. But the uppercut was definitely something I worked on for this guy. I knew he'd be open to it. Very tight guard around the sides, and I knew the uppercut would make it through if I continued throwing at him. So.
George Rose was an interesting part of what variety of me tonight. Do you see yourself especially on a collision course with George?
It has to be. We will be in the ring within the next 5 to 6 months. You know, we both have fights around September time, and you know, wouldn't mind if he wins his. Then we will meet early next year. So,
have you sparred him? ever?
Many times.
Any comments? No, it's not expiring.
That was common knowledge for the last 4 years. He's been pretty up to his guys, didn't he?
Go on.
That was common knowledge. He sparred them before he even turned pro and got some of them.
Groves knows what I am. He knows what's happened in the past, and you know he might play down the fact that we will be facing each other and he's not worried, or he thinks that Callum Smith's a bit of a test or whatever he wants to say. But deep down he knows that title is coming home with me within the next 6 months.
Who are you both looking forward to in that Super Series?
Groves, he's the one with the title, so that's the only guy I'm looking at. I don't care about anything else really.
But as the challenge as well, do you think that's really the toughest challenge in that league?
Well, he has the belt, so he's probably going to fight the hardest, so yeah.
Chris, your father chose Yildirim for your first fight.
I chose him, I told my father to pick him.
What do you know about him? He's quite similar to Abraham.
Yeah, he's similar. He's the fight I thought would be the toughest test out of the names I was given, and also the fight that I thought would make for the most entertaining fight out of the names I was given. So I told my father to pick him, and he has a similar style to Abraham, so you know that's perfect for me.
Can you talk about Abraham's punches? They sounded heavy from ringside. You say you didn't take any. There were probably a few left hooks that I think he landed. But you reacted pretty ferociously to them.
You can't be in the war and not get wet. You're going to get caught at some point, but the things he did catch me with, the punches he did catch me with, they weren't. They were more like glancing blows because my defense is that's something I work on a lot, and so I'm able to kind of ride the punches. But you know, he's physically very strong, very heavy-handed. I knew that you know my success in the fight would be determined by not letting him hit, by making him hit air, and that's exactly what I did.
Was that in your game plan? Like, it seemed like you're a master of disarming your opponent by his jab. Abraham tried to throw his jab. He was coming underneath his jab, and I think your dad in the corner was trying to say you need to pivot, turn, and throw the punches so you get more power, so you can take him out. So I see when you took away his jab, then it was easy work for you. So the game plan in the team was to disarm Abraham, take away his jab, and therefore you could set up your attacks easily.
Yeah. Body work, uppercuts, inside fighting. You know, I got to show everything. I got to show my boxing skills. I got to show my inside work, body work. So in actual fact, me not stopping him, you know, it's a good thing because I got to showcase what I am and what I can do, and you know, I got to gain experience. But this is the first fight that it's the first ever time in my career that I've taken my foot off the gas towards the end of the fight, especially the 12th round, and that was because obviously I knew, okay, I've got the Super 8 tournament coming up. I've dominated this guy. You know, I know he can be a bit of a dirty fighter sometimes. I know he in that last, you know, he always tries it in the last round. So I think, you know what, it's not even worth me getting cut, me getting an injury, something that might, you know, hinder my performance in my next fight. So let me just, you know, let me just win. I've never done that before, and it didn't feel great, but it was a smart thing to do because I have a Super 8 to be involved in over the next 8 months.
Should we do one more, guys? Because he's had a long day.
In regards to
sorry, go on.
So in regards to the Super 8 tournament, what's your thoughts on Groves versus Cox?
It's a good fight. It should be entertaining. I think Groves should be able to come away with that victory. Quite solid.
Do you see Callum Smith winning this quarterfinal as well against Eric Scott?
Sure. I don't actually know much about Eric, but if Callum Smith is as capable as people say he is, then I'm sure he will do well.
Well done. Thank you.
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps, and if you aren't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go ahead and do so by clicking this icon right here. Oh, and if you're also in any need of any boxing gear, make sure you make your way over to proboxingsupplies.com.